Cool. So, all right. The brothers are back. This week, we're going to talk about Indomitus paint jobs. We're going to react to the Darktide trailer. We're going to discuss our ideal board game design, dream board games.
I'm very excited.
We're going to pepper in some brothers tips here and there. And then we're going to go off the sprue with some trolls. You ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
All right, so we are going to start. Welcome, by the way.
Welcome.
To the newest episode 372. Oh wait, no, third. This is our third episode. Sorry, I got confused.
Jumping ahead a little bit.
Jumping a little ahead.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
So we got a couple subscribers. We're very excited about that. We wanted to do a little shout out.
New subscriber shout out.
Yeah, instead of waiting until the very end to do it, we're like, fuck it, we'll do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we decided start recording on some cameras.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
We'll start real quick.
Hey.
Okay, so Josh has got some shout outs here.
Yeah. Well, thank you to the new subscribers. And if you aren't already subscribed and you haven't liked, please do so.
Or we'll fucking kill you.
Leave us some comments, guys. We want to talk to you. All right. But go ahead and give us a like and then follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
That's what that was.
Yep. The Jedi hand job.
The Jedi hand job right there. You're going to do it. I know you will. But thank you so much to Slim Slum, whoever you are out there. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
My boy, Willie Thompson. TC5984. I'm pretty sure that's my cousin Tyler. So shout out to you, son. Haven't talked to you in a minute. And to Keegs.
My cousin.
Yeah, your cousin. Yeah. Brothers and cousins.
Brothers and cousins.
Cousins in arms, right there.
Cousins in arms.
Cousins in arms. So, yeah, thanks for subscribing, guys. We really appreciate it. We kind of talked about it. We're definitely setting some goals for ourselves here. We want to see that subscriber and that like count and that view count go way up.
Yeah.
Let us know, please. What do you guys want to see? We have a ton of fun doing this. We want you guys to have just as much fun watching and listening as we do making this thing.
Absolutely.
So please let us know. All right.
And if you have anything you want to throw in there too, like, hey man, like you're a hobbyist too, and you want to throw some pictures in there, your stuff, we want to see it.
Send it to us.
Yeah.
Show us how good your paint jobs are compared to ours.
Yeah, our paint jobs are. Well, this is the best paint job I've done, so it's gonna be hard to top that one. Yeah. Okay, this is the best paint job in the industry, I personally think, but it's mine, so I'm a little biased.
Yeah. Awesome.
The last person we want to do a shout out to is Kat Bauman. Kat has been pretty substantial in my life for the last couple years. Mm-hmm. She's been in and out and doing all the artwork for everything I ask. And I've been a huge pain in the ass, and she's put up with all of it. She did all the Lost stuff. I don't know if you can, how well
Such
you can
a good
see
design.
it.
Yeah.
I'll post some stuff on there for you to see. I was trying to make a board game for a while, and she did all of the art for that without even bitching or complaining. She did it all for me. Yeah. And it was difficult to pay her at the time. She let me kind of just float for a little bit, and then I finally paid her off. But yeah, she's awesome. She does a great job. She's a phenomenal artist. I'll put her name on there. I'll put some links for her website and all that stuff. So Kat Bauman, she is super badass. That's pretty much it for shout outs, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Unless you got somebody else.
No, that's probably just Quentin.
Yeah.
He's just holding it down at home.
Speaking of Quentin,
what
is this right there?
Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to continue to add to our backdrop here a little bit. Yeah. It's week 3. Let's get a little change of scenery in the back, or a little addition too.
Yeah.
Well, as you can see, it is a home surveillance sign.
That's a fucked up way of saying pincher, by the way.
Yeah.
Pincher.
Well, it's German as hell. It's a German dog breed.
Yeah.
Basically, we just want to let MFers know that that house is protected by Dobermans. But the funny thing is, too,
what does MFer stand for?
Little mama friendliends.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever heard you say the F word on here yet. Yeah. So
no, I've never said it. But this dog, he's got his ears are cropped. You
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
Clintons are not. And look, I
It's
don't
abuse.
have any sort of...
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I don't have a... There's, this could be its own show topic right here. You know?
Let's cut the shit. We're talking Doberman the rest of
The
this
rest
show.
of the time. That's it. But no, we got the floppy-eared boy. I don't have any kind of ethical disagreement or issue with it one way or the other. Some people like that look. We like the gentle, sweet boy look.
sweet
and Quentin's
boy.
a sweet boy.
Yeah,
He's a sweet boy. So, yeah, anyways, 24-hour monitoring except for the 18 hours that he's sleeping. So,
A day.
yeah, a day, right? So, anyways, that's my addition. How about you, Bobby Bathrobes?
So my daughter decided this morning she was going to paint with me, and she made some glitter, and her mommy helped her a little bit with some glitter and glue, and got fucking glitter all over my house, or all over my garage, everywhere. It's all over my desk. It's all over the floor.
How
It's
cute.
everywhere. Her name is not Ho, by the way. We were gonna name her Ho, but due to our religion, it's not allowed.
Can't do it.
I'm so sorry. You know, I regret being part of this. No, we're not religious at all whatsoever. And her name is Ho, so I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
It's Heidi. She that's what the H stands for, and then Sunshine. So
Well, her middle name's Oscar. So then,
it is Oscar.
Heidi
It's-
Oscar.
Yep, it's Heidi Oscar, Ho for short.
Yeah.
She's a phenomenal 2-year-old. She runs around like a maniac, and yeah, she's gonna be probably adding a lot more artwork to the wall. And if
maybe-
you guys want to add any artwork,
Yeah, hey, send us some artwork. Send
Yeah,
us something.
we'll
We'd
put a bunch of
love
shit
to
on
put
the
it
wall.
up. You got photos you're taking. You got pictures of your miniatures. You got
Dick pics.
anything.
yeah,
We'll put them up.
I'll put a dick pic up.
I'll do it.
I'm not even scared.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll hang it up at home.
You can send anything you want to thebrotherspodcast@gmail.com.
That's it.
That's our website, or that's our Gmail. Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I did.
2 Jedi
I'm gonna
hand
put-
jobs in one.
I'm just gonna put a
one
huge
episode.
wiener come across right here to my face. Like, what's this?
That's my new thing right there.
I like
Yeah.
it. It's gonna be a lot of work in post.
How's that? Oh, okay. Wow. Man, exciting. So, also listen, maybe at the very end of the episode, there might be a sound bit that Heidi contributed to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we got
Something,
some
maybe
stuff.
a little tag at the
Yeah,
end.
a little something.
So, but we'll see.
Yeah, so I'm pretty good with that. I think that's all the information we need to say about all our stuff. We're ready to go into the heart of it.
Yeah, we are. But real quick, I think it's time to pepper in a brother's tip.
Here's another pop-up brothers tip.
If your kids want to paint minis with you, tell them they did a good job, even if their models look like shit, which they probably do.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Man, that is a tip to hang your hat on right there. Family people.
All right. So we wanted to talk a little bit about our Indomitus pieces here that we painted up.
Paint jobs.
Yeah, I have the Space Marines, obviously. And then, Josh, which ones do you have again?
They're Necrons.
Necrons.
That's
That is
right.
one of my favorite things from the first episode when I was like, so what are you going to go with? And you're like, I guess I'm just going to fall on these Necrons.
That's right. Yeah. There were so many options right there. Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess the big thing is, what is your paint scheme that you ended up with? I know we've been fucking talking about paint schemes since episode 1, but like,
Yeah, right.
what is the one you ended up with?
Cool. So I got a couple things painted here, and I think I'm just committed. I'm just going to go with it right here. I made the jump, and what I did, I think everyone knows by this point in time that I did go ahead and prime everything with that lead belcher. Right?
Yes.
So that's
I've come
gonna
to terms with that, by the way.
You've
I've come to terms
it,
with
that
this rattle can.
You
lead
still haven't
belcher.
seen it.
I have
but
not
you've-
seen it.
Yeah, I've talked about it enough.
But I've come to terms with it.
So pretty much most of the skeletal body and the weaponry is all going to maintain that lead belcher prime. I'm not even going to have to put anything else over that. Then next I added the Retributor armor, which is that gold color that you see. That's kind of like the vital rib cage plating.
Yeah.
I also did it for some of the hand plating. And
Would you say it's almost like McDonald-ish?
you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. You did it, didn't you? Yeah, maybe a little bit, because then I added the Mephiston red right there. So then I've got the gold and the red. And then just at one point in time when I was painting there, I was like, this MFer. Still haven't done it. That's my thing. MFer now, right? All right. So he's kind of got this little Ronald McDonald thing.
It really doesn't. But literally right before we started, he was like, they kind of look like Ronald McDonald.
I know. I'm like,
I mean, I see the colors, but
is
like,
this what I want to do? And I'm being so. And this is why I'm a slow painter, because I sit there and then I just
masturbate.
Is this what I really? It takes a lot out of me.
It does.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
I got to drink Gatorade in between color transitions. But the eyes, the energy orbs, kind of the weapon cables, and then sort of under that rib armor, I've kind of got some glowing red going on there.
Would you call that the breastplate?
The breastplate.
Ah, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep,
Yeah,
like
now that you say it like that. And then I did some of the Abaddon Black. There's sort of a shoulder back plate. And some more cables that don't really look like they're carrying the energy of the weapon, but you know, maybe there's just some other components going on. I did a null oil wash over the whole damn thing. I didn't go with other types of washes.
No contrast paint, huh?
That. No, I didn't contrast paint. Not me, not this time.
Yeah.
And then I did highlight after the wash was over, I highlighted with those same base colors a little bit over again. And then I did the Evil Sun Scarlet over that Mephiston Red, and then the Liberator Gold over that Lead Belcher Prime.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. So they're all right. You know, like I'm okay with it. I think
you're crazy that they look
so.
like. I think it's crazy that they look like McDonald's. I think if anything, they look more Egyptian.
That's entirely what I was trying to do. I kind of wanted this like Tomb King, Egyptian kind of thing
very cool.
going there. So I'm gonna live with it. I think I'm almost happy with it. So
yeah, I mean, and as the biggest thing about painting a large amount of miniatures is replication. You know what I mean? So it's like if you do something, I have fucking run into this problem so many times where, oh, I'm gonna paint my mini and I paint one individual miniature like I did, and then I'm like, oh, it looks so good. And they're like, holy shit, I have 10 more of these exact miniatures to paint again. And I have to replicate this 4 hours of work. Yeah. And this one I did a really fast job. So
it is a labor of love. Painting
is.
miniatures, as I'm sure a good portion of you know this. But it's fun to come back to sometimes and you know, take baby steps. So I got a couple done today in probably about 2.5, 3 hours, and I feel like I could probably expedite that now that I've actually fully committed to it and decided this is what I'm going with. Yeah. I also did I think it's Sterling Mud or something like that for the basing.
Oh, you did base it?
Just this one right here. You can kind of see.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yep, that one right there has. So I still need to put a wash over, and I'll probably do like a dry brush.
Okay, so yeah, we have similar.
Bunny Sanders dry brush.
We have similar bases. I did the.
What is that one called?
Astrogranite.
Astrogranite.
Yeah, I use the Astrogranite. It's funny because I was doing this piece for a guy, Jeff. Actually, Jeff. He's one of the. God damn! I always say I'm not going to say last names, and I always do. But
yeah, you'll get it.
Yeah, Jeff. I did a display board for him, and he needed Astrogranite, and it turned out that I didn't have any, and then I bought some like a weird kit from some guy. He put together a bunch of like random shit for terrain. Yeah. And inside there was one container of Astrogranite full. Yeah. And I was like, the only paint that was in this whole, I had 5 boxes of shit, random stuff, scissors and weird stuff. And I was one thing of Astrogranite.
There you go.
The one thing I needed. It
just
was
a little
cool.
Easter egg.
On accident. Yeah.
So.
Just fell onto it.
Cool. So.
Oh, there you go. Fell onto it. I'm going to say that all the fucking time on accident.
It's all right. It's kind of like whenever,
I just
you know, when you get like a new car and then, or, you know, something like that, and you start seeing that car on the road more often. It's like you hear a phrase and then you enter that into your vernacular more often and you say it more. So I hope all of you guys are saying, I'm just going to fall onto that a little bit.
I'm just going to fall onto that.
You know what I realized last episode? I think I said kudos like 3 or 4 times. I don't think I've ever said kudos in my life.
Have you ever eaten a kudos?
You know what? I have. But it's probably been like 15 years.
Well, I think they were done 15 years ago.
Well, that's why.
And they were magnificent.
They were so good.
Chocolate-covered granola.
Mom, kudos me.
Give me a kudos.
Yeah.
Mom, high C and kudos.
Dos kudos, Mom.
Mom's like, I don't speak Spanish,
and
idiot.
A squeeze it, bitch. Those were awesome. Sorry, Mom. I love you.
Please.
Cool. So, all right. Spoiler alert, you use contrast paints. Tell me about it.
Oh, man. Josh, finally. Well, so I don't know if you heard episode 2, but we did talk about contrast paints, and I was very excited to not do any painting at all because I suck at painting, and it just takes a long time, and I don't. Once I get into it, I get really sucked into it. It's just a huge fucking deal.
It's an investment. That's all.
It is. And Josh let me borrow all his contrast paints. Well, I don't know. Were those all of them?
That was all I had. I think it was 10. I think maybe I thought I had a dozen, but I think I had 10.
There was 5. Well, whatever.
Yeah, 2. 2 or 3.
Yeah, I used a couple. I don't remember the names. I have them inside. It was the black. There was a black one, a black wash or black contrast, and then there was like a gray and a blue contrast, I think. No, maybe not a blue, but that's the thing is they say black and gray, but they're very like dark blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I went with that.
Or a blue or a gray or a metallic almost if you have the right undercoat on them to some degree. But
and then there was a brown contrast that I used on his like loincloth area. This is the chaplain, I think.
Maybe
I think this is the chaplain. I don't know.
Yeah,
snake
bite
leather.
Your models.
Yeah,
I don't know who the hell.
Dude, I still haven't looked. I haven't even looked at who all my miniatures are. A lot of fun. This was probably one of the most like enjoyable times painting a miniature I've ever had. Is painting this Space Marine. I don't know, man. It was the first time I've ever highlighted like a legit contrast highlight, like a dark blue for his armor. And then it was supposed to be black, but it turned out to be dark blue. Mm-hmm. Dark blue with his armor, and then I did this really pale blue army painter paint that I had, and I threw that on there, and it just fucking my favorite. It probably looks like shit to everybody else, but I love it. I love this miniature.
It looks really good. Yeah.
I'm very happy with it.
Yep, it's going to look awesome on a table. I think we're planning on we've been talking about this Indomitus box for 3 weeks now, it seems like.
Yeah.
It's about time we get a game under our belts, Bobby Bathrobes. We got to do
record,
it. So.
We'll do like a time lapse or something.
We'll do a time lapse. Yeah. And I'll let you know how many points I beat Robert by whenever we play.
He's gonna kick the shit out of me. I literally know nothing about 40K. I talk so much shit like, I fucking play so much 40K, but all my
success really just depends on rolling hot. I'm a hot roller, baby.
Okay, so there's one thing I need to talk about here.
Let's talk about it.
Josh knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Listen to this.
No matter what he buys, I don't know where he buys dice. And I know there's dice that are weighted. I get that.
Just the store.
You're fucking
the
right.
Store.
Yeah. I know there's weighted dice, but I also know that you can take a D20 and you can float it in water with salt in it. And if it floats, it's even. If it doesn't, then there's like flaws to it. Yeah. I think he buys those kinds of dice. Yeah. They're D6s and they are fucking weighted, dude. Yeah. The problem is when I get them, because I'll be like, let me try them. I'll roll ones. He rolls 6s. I do not get it, dude. I do not get it. We'll do the time lapse and you'll see. No matter fucking what, he rolls 6s. I always roll. I'll roll average, but he rolls above average every time. It's bizarre. It's a weird. It
seems like that whenever
phenomenon.
You make tactical flaws. It's easy to point. Right. It's easy to point to the dice.
Josh won't even. He'll just be like, "I'm like, hey, it's your turn." You're like, "What?" And just like Kobe and throw dice on the table. And I'm like, "What did you want to do?" You're like, "Whatever the dice say."
Yeah. Do what the dice tell you, man. Your guys are dead. Wound. Save. Wound. Wow.
It's like, what are you doing? I don't know. What are we doing? Oh, you're rolling to hit. You're like, I hit. See if you're saving. I saved.
Calling it. It's like I'm playing horse. 5. There it is.
So horrible.
6.
So fucking horrible playing against you. But I keep doing it. I keep doing it.
You just love the punishment.
I do. It's very nice.
You've beat me in plenty of games before.
I beat you.
You beat me in bolt action? Is that why you like it so much?
I think so.
That's it right there. Now we figured it out.
Yep. I like bolt action.
Cool.
Here we go. Ready? Wait. Oh, here we go.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh, damn it. I always hit the wrong one. All right. So anyway, so we got our paint schemes. We got our excitement about this. Oh, yeah. By the way, I was going to do Cyberpunk. But I changed my mind and I was going to do Fallout Raiders, like Power Armor Edition. But then I didn't have any of the fucking colors.
More than once? I thought we limited ourselves to one.
Shit.
It's fine.
I guess I was stuck.
It's fine.
I'll just have that one guy look like that and the rest of them I'll paint like.
Yeah, that makes sense. That'll work. No, I also changed, mine too. But
I was really hoping you were going to go with like clone, like from Star Wars Clone Army.
Man, I could.
That would be so cool.
I'd probably just Xandri dust all those guys for a base coat.
Yeah.
You know
That'd
what?
be so cool.
You know what? We're young.
We are.
I could get more Necrons.
I have a ton. You can have them.
Just give me yours to pay.
I fucking want them. Yeah.
That's true. Actually, I was going to talk to you about that because I've got some Space Marine stuff. I was like, maybe we could trade.
Yeah, Corey's going to, I mean, off the podcast here, but Corey's going to give me a whole shitload of Space Marine stuff for super cheap.
Oh, are they Primaris Space Marines?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Does it matter?
He's probably trying to dump the Garby Garge.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I just need the models, right?
I
And then I can call them whatever I want.
Nope. I will not stand for that. No, the Primaris ones are the ones that were included with it, and they're the upgraded Space Marines. So Space Marines 2.0.
I like that.
Bigger. More wounds, 2 wound models instead of 1 wound models. Some
I'm
more even.
so fucking sick of one wound models.
1 wound models.
Nurgle.
Yeah.
I mean, the Nurgle always had that save, like the slough off. I loved that.
It's funny because I kind of have an element of that too. A lot of my warriors are 1 wound models, but they have like a reanimation protocol
cool.
that they can go
It'd be cool if
through.
it was like the bullet passed through. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
Yeah.
there's nothing there, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just like imagine like a Terminator.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I'm not dead yet. And rising back up to keep going. So,
right.
well, cool. You know what?
Doing for Dynasties?
Oh yeah. I am going to do, I'll make my Dynasty announcement right now.
Okay.
I'm going to be taking my talents to the Zarkon Dynasty.
Zarkon.
That's the new dynasty that is sort of released with the story of Indomitus. It's kind of going to go with the narrative right there. They seem pretty cool. I'm waiting for that codex so I can figure out what all the rules are for them.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I think they're out there on some YouTube videos, but
I'm going to take a look at those.
Take a look at those. And then I think in the meantime, Bobby's also going to be trying to figure out what chapter of Space Marines.
I don't know what fucking chapter I am.
I know. I'll tell you exactly what you're going to do.
Huh.
You're just going to make your own up.
I'm going to.
You might play by the rules of some other one. It could be like a sub chapter.
I was thinking about doing like, well, if I was going to do the Fallout, I was going to be the Nuka-Cola chapter.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought Nuka-Cola. But I don't.
It's been so cool.
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
You'll come up with something. You're an idea man.
Um.
Great. Well, you know, so talking about paints and whatnot, I feel like that really lends itself to another hot brother.
Wait.
What?
There's one more thing I wanted to say.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I did notice I put all my guys together, and when I did, I don't know if I did, it was because I didn't have the schematics or what, but all my guys look like a person playing a first-person shooter game for the first time in their life. They're all
Were they pointing?
they're like fucking all over the place.
And cue the picture of those guys right here. There it is. Yeah, I want to see a couple of those guys. I need to take a closer look at them.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
And
well,
now,
yeah, a hot brother's tip.
enjoy.
And you can bet your fucking ass I'm listening to Brothers Tips.
Brothers tip number 4. Two. I don't know. If you want a better paint job, instead of getting good, because who wants to fucking do that? Just beat the shit out of somebody who has a better paint job than you and steal their fucking minis.
Yeah, forget like, honing a craft or, sinking some time into a hobby. No one wants that.
Shit.
Yeah, come on now.
Beat somebody up and take their stuff.
Yeah.
Don't really do that. Unless you want to.
Or do. Or don't. Or do. But do. The tricky part is finding a better painter than you.
Yeah, exactly. Like Josh and I are probably the best painters. I mean,
I've been beat up so many times because of that tip.
So many times. I've beat Josh up so many times because of that tip.
I'm not great. I'm not a great painter. Not at all. I'm average at best.
Right. Yeah,
I'm over
right.
here. Hey, pull that over here a little bit more. I want to see
wanna
that.
see this?
Hey, what you looking at there?
We are going to now look and react to the Darktide, 40K Darktide. So, okay, so my bread and butter is video games. I love video games. I also, love miniatures and all that shit too, but video games have always been my favorite getaway.
You are the video gaming brother, for sure.
It's so much fun. And they did come up with, what was it, Vermintide?
Vermintide.
I didn't play that.
Number 2.
Yeah.
And I think both are beloved by fans, especially too from
I've never heard
my
any bad
understanding
stuff.
of it. So yeah, and this is essentially like a 40K
The
Nurgle. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nurgled up. But anyways, let's take a look at this trailer here, released a couple days ago, but we really want to take a look at it and share our reaction with you guys. So let's go.
Here we go. All right. Oh, I'm gonna turn that down.
I like that it gave us a little Xbox symbol there.
Yeah, apparently it looks like it's just on Xbox. I don't know. It's a game showcase. I hope it's not.
I bet
just
it'll
Xbox.
be on PC too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't have PC. I need a PS4.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Good point.
So are these Space Marines then?
These are guardsmen, I believe.
From what chapter? What's sect?
Imperial Guard.
They look
I like
weak as fuck,
the
dude.
Well, you got it. That's where you start. You start at the bottom. Drake said it.
It's true.
Yeah.
And he's from Canada.
I like the just get your goddamn flashlight to work,
know.
dude.
Just smack it, you know?
Yeah.
Like put some new fucking batteries in.
That's like podcast guys not having microphones that work.
Exactly.
You can't go into the Hive
Pieces
City
of shit.
and not have a working flashlight.
So
I like
it immediately shows first person right now,
This is good.
which is fucking cool. It's not like which I don't mind like the tactical top view where you're like XCOM style, but I really, really hope this is a first person shooter. Why not? Why not have a 40K first person shooter?
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God.
Flashlight's working there.
So
and then
cool. Skadoosh.
flashlight out.
Darktide.
Yeah.
That's very exciting.
So
Anything at the
what
end?
they're looking at is it looks like a squad of 4 guardsmen.
If it was like a Left 4 Dead scenario,
That is what this game, I was doing a little research, is being compared to
Shut
putting
up.
40K. It's so crazy you say that.
shut up.
And that Left 4 Dead theme. And
Dude,
because the Nurgles,
that'd be so cool. They're zombies.
They're zombies. And there's such a plethora. There's your slow
Yes.
walkers, your big behemoths, and all
And
your other
big,
different
big
types.
boys.
And for sure. So
the Nurglings.
I mean, you've got
fucking everything.
You know what? I'm going to say at some point, we'll say a year from now, we should recreate a scenario from that video game
Okay.
with miniatures.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Very cool.
So a couple facts about Darktide. Darktide.
I
Darktide.
kept saying it was Darkside.
This MFer kept calling it Darkside, and I was like, "Are you talking about Darktide?" So now I'm saying it, but basically, it just kind of gives you a 2021 release date.
Yeah.
It doesn't say specifically a quarter or a month or anything like that. So sometime in 2021, we're looking for this. And yeah, it looks like your Imperial Guardsmen right there. And the fight is mostly going to be on this Hive City. What I learned the name of this one in particular is Tertium or Tertium.
TURD.
Tertium. Tertium. And you're fighting the Nurgle swarms there.
That's cool.
And in that trailer, there does look like there's some kind of behemoth or something in there, but most of them look like poxwalkers.
I was gonna say they
Yeah.
have to be poxwalkers,
Yeah,
right?
those are the poxwalkers.
That's 40K. That's like
No.
because there's gonna be a lot of variations of Nurgle that are gonna be involved in this.
Ooh, yeah,
Like
I agree.
If they really do this well, and it's almost like a Doom scenario with like Left 4 Dead, that would be it'd be so cool. It'd be,
yeah.
I mean, it would be a AAA game. Like it would change how 40K made games. Like
Yeah.
a lot of their games are cool, but they're not mainstream. There's not a lot of people play them that don't know what the fuck 40K is.
For sure.
But this could put them into that upper echelon of FPS, like really set it apart.
Yeah,
I don't know, it'd be
absolutely.
really cool.
And I'm not much of a video game player, but this made me pretty excited about it. And I'll tell you what, if we can get 200 subscribers by the time this game releases,
I hope so.
come on, we got to be able to do that,
I
right?
fucking hope so.
I'll buy this game and I'll stream a couple times playing this thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. We'll stream the shit out of
naked.
this. Naked, yeah,
Naked.
of course.
So.
I mean, yeah.
Who streams with their
Yeah,
clothes
there we
on
go.
in 2021? A year from now, right? No
I'll
one.
do like 2 nip slips.
Yeah. Cool. So that's the Darktide trailer.
Yeah,
So, pretty
that's
cool.
very cool.
Pretty cool stuff.
Cool that you found that it's gonna be Left 4 Dead style. That's very
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So, I think the next thing we really wanted to talk about.
I'm very excited about this next topic.
Wow.
If you could make a miniatures game, what would be the theme? And
I'm going to tell you right now exactly what it is because I've put a lot of thought into this as well.
okay,
And as I've taken walks around the dog park with Quentin, my best friend in the whole wide world, Quentin, the Doberman, if you guys know who that is. And Piper May, she's our scrappy little terrier girl. I would make a game, and don't you steal this idea out there. I don't want anybody taking this idea.
Okay.
I'm coming for it if you do.
Wow.
I'm going to get a trademark right away.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it Dog Park Kingdom. Okay?
Oh my
And it's
fucking
going to
God.
be a resource management, worker placement, sort of
Like a SimCity kind of deal?
control the board kind of game. Yeah, I mean, sort of, I guess. So basically,
Oh, wait, I'm thinking video games. This is
no,
miniatures.
it is a board game.
Okay,
There's a board
yeah.
game or a miniatures game. I guess I probably see it more as a board game with really sweet miniatures.
Can you share it to something else? Can you be
like, what would I compare it to?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, maybe like Catan.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. That's
Okay.
probably most what I had in mind. But the way I kind of see it is, you start off with a dog or a couple dogs or something that you maybe randomly are dealt to you from a dog deck, right?
Dog dick
and,
deck.
and the object of the game is basically going to be going to the dog and being in the mind of the dog.
Yeah.
And basically treating the dog park as a kingdom. And it is your kingdom that you are going to pack up with other dogs and take control. And it's going to be like dog pack warfare.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of dogs.
Yeah. Did you hear Gims? I thought I heard little Gim. Hey, there he is. Get that turkey on here. No one's seen him yet.
Oh, God. He loves you right now.
He loves Joshy.
Oh, there's
Josh.
This is my little best friend, buddy. Little gimmers.
He's like, you're different. That's why I like it. Give me that strange.
You would.
Put me in the game.
So, okay. So you're going to have big dogs, little dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. So yeah. You'll randomly get a dog to begin with.
yeah.
And so your dogs would kind of have some statistics as far as, or characteristics
Yeah.
rather, maybe like loyalty, intelligence, power, those kind of things. And all of them, depending on how powerful that card is, you're going to have to manage their waste, aka dog poop.
Okay.
So
Ooh,
the bigger, more
okay.
powerful dogs would create dog poop that you somehow have to be able to take
s-
care of and find a way.
Some of those dogs are able to get dog treats easier
Okay.
or more.
For sure. So there's going to the currency in the game, the
okay.
resource. I'm thinking dog treats, maybe tennis balls as weaponry,
Peanut
perhaps.
butter.
Yeah, and water bowls as resources.
Oh, yeah.
So different ways where you can kind of like herd up, acquire other dogs, and basically control territory.
Yeah.
I don't know how violent I want it to get,
It's gotta
maybe
get
it's a
violent.
lot of
It's-
just
Lord of the Flies, but with dogs.
for sure.
There's going to be
So-
some fucking murder.
You bet. And of course, Chihuahuas and Dobermans have got to be two of the main dogs
Oh, yeah.
that are going to be in Dog Park Kingdom. But look for a Kickstart later in 2022.
That'd be very cool. It sounds.
Dog
It's
Kingdom.
you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of that dog park, the one where you were like Josh used to have a dog named Rudy, Rude Boy, and I used to have a dog named Roy, and both those dogs tragically passed away not long ago.
Oh, within like a month of each other,
Yeah, it's
too.
fucking
It's
weird,
crazy.
and they were older,
Yeah.
but
Good boys. Good boys.
they were very good boys. But one time we brought them to this dog park, and they ran over a hill, and I remember you saying
Yeah.
the Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Bum, ba, da, 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 da,
They're
da,
just
da,
like
da,
running
just
over this hill.
bounding, just tongues out, flop. It was a magical moment, you
It
know?
was. It was
Welcome
awesome.
to Battle Creek Dog Park. I know. That dog park wails, by the way.
Oh my
It's
God, that
awesome.
dog park
It's
is
awesome. I'm literally there like 2 or 3 times a week, me and Quentin. So, yeah, all of my dog park ventures kind of inspired this. So I kind of think about it while I'm out there
That's cool.
trotting around with the pups. So,
Yeah.
that's my idea. Bobby Bathurst, what you got, boy?
Okay. So my idea is you start out as
Is it good like this?
Oh yeah. As a bunch of kids, and it's you probably start out with a couple kids. It's funny that you said that, like, you have a containment area and all this stuff. It's very similar to what I have. You're on recess and you're like fourth grader, fifth graders.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen the TV show Recess? It's very similar to that.
That's what I was just thinking as you said it, yeah.
And you basically, you're collecting resources and trying to build, like forts and stuff. And like, there's different currency that's going on between different groups on the playground and all this stuff. And it's, you have a common enemy. Most of the time it'd be like a monster or something like that in different games. In this game, it's a pedophile. So you are trying to...
wow.
You're a bunch of children and you're trying to build resources.
Slay the pedo. Wow. Slay that torpedo file right there.
You're trying to basically execute this pedophile. So I thought that... No, I'm just kidding. That was a total joke.
Wow, man. I was locked in, yeah.
It would be a cool fucking game.
Yeah.
No, my game, which I have almost already built completely, is a Pirates game. I love Pirates. I love Assassin's Creed Black Flag was a huge part of that. I love the swashbuckling adventure. It's so cool. Not the Treasure Island style at the weird like old man picks up a young kid deal, but like the real shit where it's like you're out there and it's like
right there, yeah.
I don't know. Pirates are just something that I really like. I really enjoy.
What was the name of that game too?
We had Shores of Misery.
Shores of Misery. And who did the artwork for that?
Cat Bauman did the whole artwork for it, which is a game that never fucking released. And we were so close.
Hasn't released.
So close. Yet. I mean, it's like, oh my God, so much fucking time and effort went into that board game, and it never released. And it was really cool. It was a lot of worker placement, and there was, I don't know. It was a lot of fun for us. Of course,
I remember play testing that with you for sure. So
I play tested with a ton of people. It was
at a convention even. You took it, right?
I did. I did bring it to what convention was that? I don't remember. I have actually right here. The Protospiel in Minnesota.
Protospiel.
Yeah, we did Protospiel, and Kat showed up there too. That was really cool. But yeah, that would probably be the theme I would pick is a pirates theme where you're sailing the high seas and trying to find treasure, and you're running into like crazy creatures and killing skeletons and all that kind of shit. I like that fantasy style.
Leaving crewmen behind to collect resources, if I remember.
Yes, you do. You leave crewmen behind, collect resources, and you got to come back and get them. If somebody else gets there and kills those guys, you lose all your resources and those guys. So it's like you don't want to go too far away, but I don't know. It was a lot of fun. It was a cool game, and that's definitely something that pierces my tip. Like I really like.
Oh yeah.
I really like that kind of stuff. So
cool. If you guys have anything that, if there's like a dream board game or an ideal board game or miniatures game that you would like, tell us about it so we can steal your idea.
Absolutely.
No, just kidding. Just so we can talk about it, I'm sure people out there have a lot of really good ideas and we'd like to hear them. Or if you have created a board game before or a miniatures game, tell us about it. We'd love to check it out. Maybe we could even... Gimme! Maybe we could even play it, on one of these episodes, or do one of our other weekly segments, talking about playing like a subscribers game or something like that.
That'd be really cool.
That'd be really cool. So, anyways,
awesome.
Moving on.
Moving
on. Boy, you ready to go off the sprue?
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm very excited about the sprue this week.
Jazzed about this segment this week. So, about a year ago, I saw...
Let's take a break.
Okay. It's time to go off the sprue. So, about a year ago, I saw a trailer for this movie called Border. Right?
Yes.
Forgot about it. Left my consciousness. And then I was just looking on Hulu the other night, and it was popped up.
I need another beer for this one.
Pop it, baby. You know what? Yeah, hold on. I'm right there with you.
Okay. Chug. Ooh. Good dude.
Oh, man.
All over mine. Ooh.
That is all over the recording equipment.
You do one of those spit takes?
So, I saw a trailer for this movie, Border, and it looked really interesting to me.
Yeah.
There is a very ugly person in this trailer. Physically ugly. It's
I would say fucking ugly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably
Cro-Magnon man ugly. Like
yeah.
cave, like a cave person, like a person
For sure. You're like, that's okay.
A
Is it
Neanderthal.
Neanderthal or Neanderthal?
Neanderthal.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
100%. I'm in the other camp. I'm going to say Neanderthal.
It's a Neanderthal.
All right. So if you're with me and think it's Neanderthal,
It's Neanderthal.
give
a like. And if you think it's it's Neanderthal, give a like.
Give a like. Oh, it's a win-win. So let us know. Let us know.
Let us
because
know.
I used to be ignorant like Bobby and say
It's a Neanderthal.
that's because it comes off the tongue so nice.
There's a TH.
Yeah. Well, I know of this guy, have listened to this guy, Graham Hancock. You know about
he's
him?
got cock in his name?
Yeah,
I trust him.
Joe Rogan turned me on to this guy.
Joe Rogan turns me on too.
Dude. But he pronounces it Neanderthal, and he's British. So
that's why. They also spell shit weird with like O-U-R for color. You know, like, think about it.
And that was the first time Bobby ever realized Josh had a British accent.
Neanderthal.
Anyway, there's a woman in this film, and
I didn't know she was a woman, by the way, for the first like 20 minutes of the film.
You don't. I mean, you can't tell by looking at her, and that's okay.
Yeah,
and that's okay. But not real effeminate. But she's like a TSA agent in like Finland.
Yeah, it's like
right?
for shipping.
Or Swedish.
It's
or
like
something?
people getting off boats. Coming
boats or it kind of seemed like boats, right?
Yeah.
And she can smell
what the rocks got cooking.
Yes. Can you smell? What is in my bag? Is smuggling over borders.
Child pornography.
Okay, which oddly enough is a theme in this movie.
Yeah.
And I would call this movie a dark modern fairy tale.
Yeah, I could. Okay, yeah.
That seem appropriate?
Yes, I would take the fairy tale. The fairy tale's very loose. The rest of it is very dark and it's very modern.
Yeah, well, it is modern, but it involves, spoiler alert, right now, if you don't want to know anything else about this movie,
don't look.
Then
don't look.
Skip ahead.
You can
like
keep listening, just
minutes.
don't look.
Just don't look.
No, don't listen either.
Yeah. She's a troll.
She is a troll.
Okay?
And not like us being dicks.
No, she's
a legitimate troll.
She's a troll. Yeah. And working her job.
Okay, now wait a second.
What?
What makes a woman? Is her genitalia?
All right. Okay.
Because we need to discuss this.
So I don't know. She is told by her human
troll, male, female.
Sure. Well, that's kind of an interesting part of this movie. But she grew up with humans and kind of just thought she was a human female with a chromosome deficiency.
They lied to her.
And they lied to her. And as she's working her job, another troll comes through her TSA security line.
Cro-Magnon man.
Yeah. And you find out he's a little more masculine, but he's like female in the troll species, right?
Yeah.
So
it's a dude, but they have a vagina.
Yep.
But it's not like they didn't there's no cosmetic, there's no like surgery they went through. That's just what they were born as.
Yeah.
So it really threw you through a loop until, so basically it's a guy the whole time. He's got like a beer belly and all this stuff. He very masculine, facial hair, all this stuff. And then all of a sudden the TSA agent she doesn't want to do it, the troll, and then she has her partner do it. And he was like, okay, I'll do it. And then he comes out and he's like, this was really awkward. You should have done that. They have a vagina, all this stuff. And then they kind of like, that's when she kind of started like falling in love with that.
Yeah, there's this whole like you're like me kind of thing, but she smells. That's a big part of the thing is that she has this sense where she can smell when people are guilty of something coming through. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, I did it. So the F word.
I just said, yeah, you did.
So she can smell whenever people are coming through
cooking.
doing criminal things.
Yeah. She can smell people's
emotions. She smells it on this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's like, oh my God, you're like me. And like he kind of like passes her little initial bag check and then they bring him back to the bag.
He's eating
and
like
this other guy kind of, snaps the glove on and does the body cavity check. And he's like, whoa, like Bobby was saying, you should have done this. Like, that's not a guy, actually. So you're a little puzzled. You're like, what the hell's going on here exactly? And that's
and then
how
you
this
just
movie,
continually get more and more puzzles.
Oh, for probably it's like a hour 50, maybe 2 hour runtime. For the first hour 15, you're like, the hell's going on here? But
it's
you're
the
intrigued.
troll sex that really gets it going.
I'm gonna say that is probably my favorite sex scene.
It really
in
is.
any film I've ever
I've
seen.
never seen a troll dick until today. I watched it today. Troll dick is very bizarre. It's almost like a literal mushroom growing out of a vagina.
Accurate
It was beautiful.
description.
It was beautiful.
Dude, it was so beautiful. And then like they find each other and
I didn't get to see the end. So
you didn't even watch the end?
I didn't get a chance. I painted the fucking miniature. I had to get set up.
Priorities, Bobby.
I'm
Come on.
sorry.
That's okay. So they're running around naked in the rain, being trolls, and you're like, wow, she's happy. Like,
And she
you can tell
says,
she's kind of an unhappy
I
person.
want to be a troll. I don't want to be a human anymore. I want to be a troll.
And he's telling her about troll life, you know, and just what that is exactly. He, she, whatever. That I think it's Vor is
Vor. Yep.
Is
And her name is Tina.
And Tina, yeah, there you go. But I felt
He tells her troll life is really hard, by the way.
it's a hard life,
It's hard,
but
rewarding.
it's beautiful. It's like tragically beautiful. I think it's kind of how
I think
he
Gimli
describes
wants
it.
back in.
Come on in, Gam. Oh no. Is it the garage ghost? Yeah.
It's Vor.
So Vor. But anyway, what else? I don't know. I forgot where I was at right there.
You were. It was. They're swimming in the rain, or they're swimming in the water, and they like troll life is going to be hard.
Troll life's gonna be hard.
And
for
then
sure.
okay, so that's just like a small section of the movie is this troll shit,
Yeah.
and then the other whole part of the movie.
It's half of it. It's half of it.
Yeah.
And the other half is she's sniffing out a pedo ring. They ask her to go, like the Finnish government or Swedish government or whatever, they ask her to like be part of this task force to like sniff out this pedo ring, and she's on to these people.
It's not like fucking 6 years. It's babies, like infants.
Yeah, it's
like
dark. That
weeks
part,
old.
look, it's uncomfortable.
It's super fucked up, dude.
But you kind of find out, and I'm watching this movie with my wife, and I felt kind of... No. I was calling my shots in this movie, and I'll do that from time to time and whiff.
Okay.
But there were at least 3 times in this movie where it's like, oh yeah, like she's gonna fuck him. You know, like
you saw there was so much sexual chemistry.
Dude, there was so much chemistry.
It was constant.
You know, and I was like, oh yeah, like there's this part where
I thought he was gonna
there's like
rape
a
her, to be
baby
honest.
swap thing that goes on
I haven't seen that part.
with the neighbors.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh man, the neighbors have a kid.
Yeah, I know the kids.
And
I know
Vor gives birth to a changeling.
Fucking
a
like
changeling.
translucent skinned creepy baby.
It's pretty bizarre. And then I also called that he was going to be involved in this ring. It's like, why would you just have these like two completely... Yeah, you didn't finish it.
I knew it. I knew it.
So he uses the changeling baby that he has to swap out with a real child.
Okay.
So he can take that child and sell it back to the humans because he wants them to destroy themselves because they tortured his parents and did all these awful things. And the humans have been awful to the trolls.
So what did the parents do that were like, oh,
They thought their baby was dying because he molds them. They're changelings. He can mold them to look like what their baby looks like, but they look all sickly and bizarre.
Do.
So you kind of see it and you're like, oh, that kid's not all right.
So what did the parents do?
They're like, our child's dying.
And that's it?
You just kind of see them like, it's alive, it's there, but they're like, oh my God, I don't know. She's like, what happened? She's like, I just went outside for like 5 seconds and then I come back inside and, you know, like,
that's
she's
so
like,
fucked up.
Yeah,
because he went in there and he was like, I need a saucepan.
Oh,
and he saw the baby and like
he was
really
doing
looked at the baby.
recon, man. He was doing recon. He's like, what
Okay.
a sweet little baby that you have here, I am Vor. So
Wow, that's fucked up.
all right, so this movie was cool. You should totally check it out. We just gave you all sorts of spoilers. So
You should definitely watch it anyway. It's
come
super
back in.
fucking
Come back in
messed
right
up.
now. Come back in right
Yeah,
now.
it's super
Re-enter non-spoiler territory.
Yeah.
So
Back.
we did kind of feel like there was a bit of a troll theme going on with our cave troll right here, and I thought it would be really fun to talk about a brother's top 5.
Yes.
We're gonna shoot something for that too, right there.
Top 5. Wait, okay. One 1, 2, 3, top
5. All right, that was good. Strong. That was 10 when we put them together. But
It is.
fuck it. You're 5, my
Wait,
5.
you do 3 and I'll do 2.
F
Ready?
word again.
Top 5.
5.
Wait, no, you do 3 and I do 2.
Oh, that was 3, I thought.
That was 5. Ready? Brothers, top 5.
Nailed it.
I'm keeping all of those in, by the way.
Good. So what I want to do is I want to talk about our own personal top 5 list of movies with trolls either kind of being the main theme or a prominent theme or central character in these movies.
Okay.
I know one thing that's in your list,
Yeah.
and I have the feeling that it's definitely in my list too. But I'll start it off right here.
Yeah, because
right?
I have 4. I just wrote my 4th one. But okay, you go with yours first.
Okay.
You do your number. Wait, you
I'm
do
gonna
your
go
number
5.
5.
I'm gonna start
I'll
at
do
5.
my number 5.
Okay, so starting off at number 5, movies with trolls in them, I'm going to say all of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbits movies, right?
Okay.
And specifically the Fellowship of the Ring, because that's the first time we see a cave troll. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've mentioned cave troll in all 3 episodes now.
Every single
Just
time we say cave troll in this episode, I'm gonna be like, bing, 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 bing. I'm gonna do like a thing.
Cave troll.
Yeah.
All right, so my number 5, all of the Tolkien stuff, specifically Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
Bobby, what's your number 5, man?
Okay, so my number 5 would be Troll Hunter. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Absolutely, I have.
Is it on your list?
It's on my list.
Yeah, Troll Hunter. Okay, so number 5. This is my top 5. Okay, so that's my best 5. Troll Hunter is a really good movie. It's still really good. What is it? Swedish or Finnish too? It's like
For sure.
yeah, it's some foreign fucking movie, but it's really good. It's really fucked up, and it's a really cool movie. I highly
It's
suggest
this like
watching it.
found footage
Like a
style.
It's
It's like who would ever
What was the
think-
movie in New York where it found footage with the aliens and shit? Cloverfield.
Yeah.
It's very much Cloverfield style.
Yep.
Not Blair Witch, more Cloverfield.
Norwegian,
I think it is. Yeah.
Cloverfield.
That is a fucking cool movie. Very cool movie.
Super cool. Yeah. Whoever thought that like it's very self-aware.
It's definitely different.
It's so different.
The trolls are huge.
You could almost like there's this element that it's self-aware, but it's shot seriously enough where you're like, all right, like I can kind of buy this a little bit. I see what they're doing. Obviously, it's not real, but it is that found footage style. Totally recommend it. So Bobby's number 5 is Troll Hunter.
Yep.
All right, so my number 4 is widely considered the best worst movie of all time.
Come on, that's your number 4.
Troll 2.
Yeah. I can't believe it's your number 4.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like some of these other ones, but so Troll 2.
It's so good. It's so. I mean, obviously, it's got a cult following. It's got
a cult following.
One of the best worst movies ever.
Yeah. Anytime you're like, well, you could internet search what's the worst movie of all time, and you're gonna find a great percentage of people are gonna say Troll 2. The funny thing is about Troll 2 is it's not even a sequel to Troll.
Yeah, it's not even. It's supposed to be. It's the whole town is called Goblin backwards.
Yeah,
It's
it
Millball.
was going to be called Goblins, but they thought maybe through the marketing that they might be able to just get more people to watch it or whatever. So
the director was a fucking psychopath.
it's just like
The actors were awesome.
kind of a dark splat stick comedy with just some of the worst acting.
One of the
and
most
some of the worst lines.
What's the most famous line? It's like, he's killing her and he's gonna get me now, or
he's
some
like
shit.
that kid's in that
Yeah.
plant, and he's like, and then they're gonna, yeah. It's so, yeah, it's, yeah, it's.
How we were
ridiculous
destroying
fun.
that, by the way. Like, I don't remember what the fuck he said.
Just put it in. Just like edit
Yeah, I'll
that
just
guy
put that
doing
in.
that right there.
All right.
Gotta get rid of these trolls. He doesn't say
That's
that.
what he says.
Yeah. All right, so that's my number 4. Obviously, it's going to be somewhere on your list better than that. But what's your number 4, Bobby?
My number 4 is Beowulf.
Oh,
The troll from Beowulf, where he like cuts his hand off and shit in
is
the
it
door.
Grindel or what is
Grindel,
the-
yeah, Grindel.
Yep.
That is
Cool.
super cool troll.
Not on my
I
list.
really
Cool.
really like that troll. I like that movie. The animated Beowulf is super confusing because he's like, it's all over the place, And I wish there would have been sequels to it, and I wish they would have like not rushed that first movie, and I wish it would have just been about Grendel and like Beowulf.
It was like all animated too,
it was
right? And
very
sort of
cool
like
though.
Realistic.
I went to
animation
theaters and
style.
saw that shit. Like it was awesome. Yeah, you didn't know if it was real or not, but it was definitely
Was
CGI.
Sean Bean sort of like, wasn't it modeled
remember.
after him? Boromir, right?
Yep.
Didn't the Beowulf look like him, or am I just?
I can't remember. I haven't seen it in so
Okay.
long.
I actually have never seen
but
it.
I just remember them
the song.
slamming the door and like cutting his hand off or whatever.
Cool.
It was so cool, and
That
he was
wasn't his hand.
screaming, and he was like part human, part creature or some shit like that. Because it was
Yeah.
like he would scream because his eardrums were so fucking. I don't know.
Yeah.
Amazing troll.
Cool.
I love
All right.
that troll.
Bobby's number 4.
What's
Beowulf.
your numero 3?
Numero 3? That's I'm gonna plug in Border right there. I really liked that.
Oh,
movie.
you're going with Border on that.
I'm putting Border
I didn't
on
even think
my
about
list.
adding Border to this list.
Yeah, you bet. That's kind of what
Probably should've.
inspired it. I really, really like this movie. There's some dark themes there, and there's some really, like, there's a love story of outcast that's
Yeah,
in this
for sure.
film, and just a super hot sex scene
and
too.
I don't know. Pedophile ring.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
what would you know want
and
from
her
a
like
movie?
doofy boyfriend breeds Rottweilers or something.
What's his name?
like,
Rory or some shit?
Something like that. I'm pretty sure there. I need to check out some film analysis of that, but I'm pretty sure like him breeding.
We'll do a breakdown of the whole movie one day.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll just film us watching it, reenacting it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'll be the.
We talked enough about Border, but that's my number 3. What's your number 3, Bobby?
My number 3 is Troll in Central Park.
Oh, that was my wife's favorite one. That was my honorable mention.
I was just
The
gonna
Troll in
say,
Central
Allie,
Park.
my sister and I, his wife, watched
Yep.
the shit out of that movie as
Yep.
kids. Like we watched that movie religiously. I don't remember. If it
What's
was at
the
my dad's or my mom's.
goofball's name that played the troll?
I
That's
don't remember.
It's like something
red hair, green coat.
Riley. Whatever. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm
I
gonna
was
look
gonna
that
say
guy
I
up.
have it pulled up.
Do you really? Look
Yeah.
at the cast of that. The guy that plays the troll. There's a really good SNL Inside the Actors Studio segment where Alec Baldwin plays.
Oh, Dom DeLuise is Stanley.
It's yeah, but that's
Cloris
not the troll.
Leachman is in this.
It's Charles Nelson Riley.
Okay.
This guy is a character.
Dude, this is a hot cast.
That's a
right
hot
here.
cast.
Jonathan Pryce is in it. You know who Jonathan Pryce is? He's the dude from Game of Thrones. The
The Sparrow.
Sparrow.
guy.
Sparrow. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the salmon.
The salmon.
Definitely not the salmon.
Yeah, for sure.
Killer cast.
That was good.
Yeah,
You were
Troll
probably
in Central
what, like
Park.
8 years old when that came out or something. like that, so-
1994 it said. So and I was born in
bet you-
86. So
Seems like 8. Seems like about 8.
seems like about 8.
Yeah, cool. All right, so that was your number 3.
That's my number 3.
My number deuce is Troll Hunter. I actually
okay.
really like that movie. We
I
already
forgot
talked
that you were
about
putting
it,
it on your list.
but that movie's awesome. If you guys haven't checked that out, it is totally a hidden gem.
Yep.
Give it a watch. So, how about your number 2, Bobby?
My number 2 is Troll 2. I had to put it at number 2.
Here's something real fun.
I know our number 1.
Our number
is
1.
both, yeah.
I brought this segment idea up to Bobby, and he was like, "Oh, what's your number 1?" You know?
I immediately knew my number 1.
Oh, for
and
sure. This
it
is
was
where
just
my
like-
list started.
exactly.
Right here, man. We are 90s boys
Yeah.
right here. Ernest Scared Stupid.
It's the best Ernest movie, and that's hard to say because there's a lot of
They're
good
so
Ernest
good,
movies.
man.
But this is the best one where the kids turn to wood and like the
Dude, it's scary. There's
shit.
kind of some scary
Yeah.
parts in it. It's goddamn hilarious.
It's so
dude.
good. It's
So let me
good.
tell you, I was telling you this earlier, but I got to share this. So, my aunt Karen took me to go see.
Karen's
which,
such
by
a
the
good
way,
ant name.
it is such a great name. And by the way, all you sweet women out there whose name is Karen, I feel for you because right now Karens are just getting shit on.
Yeah.
It's like a thing to be like, okay, Karen.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, like, come on.
But there's a lot of
What are they
you
called?
know,
Chaz?
Chads?
Chaz or something shit like that as the guys?
Chads. Yeah,
Chads.
it's dumb. I don't like.
It's funny because Chads in video game Chads are cool.
What does
Chads
that
in,
mean
like-
in a video game?
You're like a Chad. You're like a tough guy, cool guy. I don't know. It's funny.
so my aunt Karen takes
it's
me to
Aunt
go
Chad.
see this, right? Yeah. And I'm just boom, throwing back Dr. Peppers or whatever I'm drinking.
Masturbating.
Dude, I'm sipping movie theater soda
So
like
good.
a mofo. All right. And I remember being so excited to go see this movie, but I got to pee so bad and I do not want to miss this movie.
You can't miss it.
We're probably,
I can't believe you saw it in
we're
theaters.
probably a third. Oh yeah, I remember this vividly.
Amazing.
We're probably a third of the way through the movie, and there's this scene where in the movie Ernest drives a trash truck.
Yep.
With Rimshot the dog, right? And so he's backing this truck up, and honestly, it may have just been his other truck. Now that I'm like trying to remember, he may have just been driving his pickup truck. But he turns around, and this troll's kind of standing there, and he hits us with the line, "How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?" All right. The funniest goddamn thing I'd ever heard in my life at that point in time, and I just pissed myself right then and there. I can't hold it. I'm doing the pee-pee dance in the seats. Not a full blown, but just like.
So did you finish the movie?
I finished the movie
in pee-pee pants.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna tell everybody.
That's true. It was that the same Pokemon shirt you were wearing?
I was wearing this shirt. I took it off and wore it as a diaper. Yeah, and these underwear. Yeah. So. Ernest Scared Stupid.
So good.
Emphatically my number one troll movie of all time.
Agreed.
Yep. All right, man.
That's our top fives.
That's our top five. So, this has been a lot of fun filming this episode right here. We really appreciate you guys watching, sticking around with us. Again, I had a great time. How about you, Bobby?
I had so much fun.
We're just going to keep doing this week after week after week, and we're going to try and put more content out there. So if you guys are liking it, I'm just going to keep throwing it out there, man. Throw those likes, throw some comments. If you can, subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. Until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.